Good morning, welcome to Dumb Money. We're at Fincon 19. I'm ready to sign some autographs. Chris is on his way over. We are about to head to the airport. In less than 10 hours from now, we will be presenting at Fincon. It's like Comic-Con, but for finance people. What do you have to say for yourself? We could have flown in yesterday like everyone else.
Yes, but that would have cost us more money, a more expensive flight, another night of hotel.
It's only $100 more.
That's $100 more I could put into the biggest investment trend of 2019.
Nice plug. Stay tuned.
This is too early. It's like I got up at 3:30 this morning and I am dying.
We've made it to DC. We're headed to the hotel now. Chris is determined to give away every book from his storage unit. So official now.
Looks pretty good.
I have been trying to acquire this domain name for years. Now I know who got it. I guess we've made it. Our booth is the same size, if not bigger, than Robinhood. Really don't know why we even have a booth here. Chris, Jordan, and I all invested in an early round of Robinhood. As a part of our investing, one of the requirements for me to invest is getting merch. I love free merch.
Doing headshots? Yes, sir. You can make me look decent. I'm in. Others have tried.
A one-take wonder, that's it?
Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, it's right. Am I over-smiling in that?
A little bit. Woo! You look a little scared.
A little scared? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. PT Money, the celebrity conference organizer, is going to introduce us, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Going to go talk investment trends.
Hi everyone, welcome. My name is PT. I'm the founder of Fincon. I don't normally introduce all the sessions at Fincon. For these guys right here, I'm a personal fan of their YouTube channel, and so I know they have some cool things in store to talk to you about, and I think we're going to throw it to a video first.
We are Dumb Money. It is so fun to watch yourself in front of a live studio audience.
This is the first time we've ever really presented to anyone as a YouTube channel. Over the past 10 years, we decided to start actively investing in a combination of startups and publicly traded companies. Just using the knowledge that we have in our everyday life. Jordan is an engineer, Dave has a marketing background, I'm more of a sales guy, a generalist. We have been able to amass just over $40 million from our investments. We would often get people asking us, guys, how do you do what you do? Why don't you have to work? And teaching that in a conversation was really difficult because the way we invest, you just have to kind of see what we do and it evolves over time. So we figured, let's start a YouTube channel called Dumb Money.
Dumb Money is what the industry calls all of us. You know, anyone who's not an institutional investor, anyone who doesn't have that finance pedigree, you're dumb money. And so we kind of just wanted to lean into that because we are not investment professionals. We're not investment advisors. We're just three regular guys who just started investing our own money. And
Since then, we've just been either starting companies, meeting startups, looking for investment opportunities in public markets, and just try to make relationships.
Before we get to Q&A, we should probably talk a little bit about what we think are the biggest opportunities in investing the next 3 to 5 years.
The better for you food movement. That is going to be a mega trend that already is and that will continue to be a big trend over the next decade.
And we think the cauliflower pizza dough could be as big as plant-based meat. So we're watching and waiting for one of the big 3 pizza delivery services, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, to announce a cauliflower pizza deal. But Jordan, you also have what you think is going to be a big trend the next few years, and we found the company I think you were more excited than anyone about.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of trends that are coming out right now, but one of them is robotics. We just invested in a company called Diligent Robotics that makes robots that help out nurses. And so these robots will go and deliver towels, or they'll pick up soiled laundry, or they'll deliver medical supplies to rooms.
We basically follow product trends. That's what we do for our trading. And when we were able to identify change early, we then look for ways to monetize that change. Change in culture, in consumer behavior, change in product trends, brands. And when we identify that change, hopefully before professional investors, we then try to arbitrage that window of information that we have. And that's how we invest in public markets. markets and trade stocks. Our YouTube channel basically takes you through that process, and a lot of that you could do for free just searching words on Twitter. Happy to be here, guys. Hope you learned something today.
An exhausting day of conferencing so far before we head to the next phase of this, which is the Robin Hood party. Chris has found a coupon on Yelp for 15% off at some Italian place within walking distance of here. And then we're going to take you to the party.
Change in plans, no air conditioning at this restaurant, so we're having a lift over to another Italian place, Al Volo Osteria. It looks just as good, and hopefully they'll have air conditioning.
1,000 times better. I can actually feel a cool breeze here.
Oh, it's fantastic here.
Surprisingly delightful dinner. And now we're headed to the Robin Hood party at the Smithsonian.
It's been a fun day with all the money nerds, including a bus ride where Jordan made a best friend.
He was a nice man.
We'll see you in the morning.
This is day 2 at Fincon. I think we're meeting with a bunch of people who also do either YouTube or podcasts or blogs about finance over lunch today. And then Chris, Jordan, and I think are going to sneak away from the conference for a little bit and go sightseeing. We're in Washington, D.C. There's lots to see. But the big thing today is the Dumb Money Happy Hour. We've invited 100 of the Fincon YouTubers to a private event. It's at an underground bar called Dive.
Carrying this camera around messed up my shoulder, my hip.
He did the one thing that he made us promise that we wouldn't let him do.
About more RBI, QSR. I had to. It opened down again today, all because of this private equity fund that just dumped $2 billion of shares in the market. It was an opportunity, I jumped on it.
You are an addict.
Graduated with a math degree, was working at Red Robin. You get out of college and it's like, I just need a job. It's a Bible camp I grew up going to, and my friend says, hey Colin, you're a math guy, check this out. And he had this book on card counting, and he's like, I'm trying to teach myself how to count cards, and he loaned me the book, and it's like, oh, I could probably do this. And he and I actually started together, and we started combined about $10,000, and we grew to about $100,000 in a few months, and then kind of started getting bigger from there.
I graduated as a civil engineer. I went into a job and it was not what I thought it was. I kind of started looking into what do I do with my money to be able to get out of that job faster, and that kind of led me down the rabbit hole of how to invest in real estate for income and not have to rely on your paycheck every single week.
That was unexpected and super fun. I love meeting people that dominate their niche.
We're headed now to
Joseph Hogue.
and they're reviewing YouTube channels, and we're hoping to get our channel reviewed.
Not using the community tab. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. I don't even see. Thumbnails, cashing in on hangover-free clean wine. A little hard to read on mobile. I'm constantly trying to work on my thumbnails too, but it's tough. But look at big money in amateur sports. It calls your attention, right? Don't chase the algorithm, chase your customer, chase your viewers, okay?
So we just got in a lift. Chris wants to see all the things, all the Washington things.
We have exactly 60 minutes in 3 days to see all the things.
You can't park this here?
No.
But he can park his here. And this is why the whole scooter thing will never really work. This is a very narrow stairwell. The last thing I heard as we were getting into this taxi was, those are the Dumb Money guys. This is the only place, and it probably has something to do with the fact that we have a 6-foot sign with our faces on it that we put in the middle of the exhibit hall.
This is the life of a nano influencer. Like one level below micro, right?
Yes. So we're headed now to our first ever event that we're hosting. This is a happy hour. We've invited all of the financial YouTubers that attend this conference, which is pretty much all of them.
I just want to say on behalf of myself, Jordan, and Dave, we feel so privileged to have you all here tonight. We're really new to YouTube. At Dumb Money, we're not even a year in, and to have so many of you all in a room that have, experienced so much and had so much success in this world
is really a privilege. Thank you for coming out tonight. And it's really interesting, like you see YouTube and you see some of the categories that have exploded over the past 5 or 6 years. And we think that this category of money YouTubers will get nothing but bigger over the next 5. And I can't wait to see where the people in this room are 5 years from now, 3 years from now.
Yeah.
And on that note, we already have some kind of mega YouTubers in the money YouTubing world, and I think we should give a really big applause for Graham, who hit 1 million. Thanks for coming out, man.
I think we just did the best thing that we've ever done by hosting a party for YouTubers.
It exceeded our wildest expectations.
We had the biggest financial YouTubers in the world.
They're so cool.
Everybody's
Yeah.
so down to earth and cool, and it makes me want to come back and do this exact event next year and host a party again next year. That's going to do it for this episode of Dumb Money. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't smashed that like button, you need to do that.
And so much more to come.
See you next time.